Hello you guys, I hope you guys are all doing well and having a great day so far. If you're new to my channel, then make sure to subscribe because I've recently found out that I am pregnant with my third baby, and so things are getting really exciting over here. I wanted to come on here and give you guys more of a week 8 update. I do want to touch a little bit on week 7 update because I didn't really get a chance to tell you guys what was going on then, but yeah, let's just get into it. So now I've come to the end of being 8 weeks pregnant, and I can tell you week 7 was kind of when we were traveling around people, and I was miserable. I was so sick, having to constantly eat in order to not feel so nauseous. The morning sickness kicked in at the very end of week 6, and then week 7 it was just terrible, you guys. It was like first thing in the morning I'd throw up, and then I'd have to eat, I want to say like every 20 minutes, or otherwise I'd have to throw up again. And it was so weird and so awkward because not all of our family knew that I was pregnant, and so I was constantly eating and doing weird things. Like the first night at my father-in-law's house, everybody was having a certain dish. I forgot what it was, but I'm already feeling nauseous thinking about something with like pasta or meat. Ugh. But I brought my own chicken noodle soup to eat, and I think that he was just kind of like, what the heck, why is Nicole the only one just like eating her little bowl of chicken noodle soup and everybody else is eating something else? But I was constantly eating random things, and I had to suck on little candies. I found that the little, they're like mint candies, like the hard candies, and then it was around Christmas time, so I had candy canes, and then I found that the butterscotch candies actually did a lot of relief for my nausea. And then I would force myself to take naps. I don't take naps unless I'm really sick, or I'm pregnant. So I was forcing myself to take naps just because I didn't want to feel so miserable. And coming into week 8 pregnancy, I noticed I've had just a strong aversion to meat. That probably occurred in week 7 too. I was having aversions then, but I realized after we were home and my husband would do his meal prepping, and it was just awful, you guys. Like, I cannot stand the smell of bacon. I can't even really talk about it, otherwise I'll run to the bathroom right now. Ugh. But in the morning times, it's gotten a little bit less intense, but I am still having bouts of where I'm running to the bathroom and throwing up early in the morning. It's almost like I have to eat immediately. And I think it's because I go so long throughout the night fasting, and then just the acid builds up or something in my stomach. I can feel it like right here, the acid building up. And then I have to go to the bathroom and just throw up that acid, and then I feel decent. And then I have to continuously snack on something. I've been eating oatmeal, like instant oatmeal in the morning time, because it is something so quick and so easy, and that's just what I need because I want to force something to my body. Drinking water has been very difficult for me. I have had issues just staying hydrated and everything because I am throwing up. It just feels like water is so thick, and so I've had to kind of get creative and make my own concoction. So I've mixed, it's like peach juice and a little bit of lemonade, and then I put that into water, and then that was how I was getting the majority of my water consumption. But then I started throwing that up too because I think I was putting too much lemonade and just more acid, and so I'm still battling on how to really get hydrated. I'm trying to lean more towards eating fruit because I know fruit contains water, and so I'm doing everything that I can to possibly stay hydrated. I've noticed that my tongue has become really dry and it kind of has a little white film on it, which is, it sounds gross, but I was reading about it and it says that it does occur during pregnancy and it could be a result of dehydration. And so I'm trying my best to like really figure out how to get past this, because I know it's just, if I drink too much water, if I force myself to just drink water, I'm gonna throw up. If I take little sips, it's almost like it's not enough. And so that's something that I'm really battling. And during week 8 of pregnancy, I've forced myself to go to sleep or go lay down around 7:30 or 8 p.m. and then I fall asleep because I don't want to wake up and feel nauseous, because it's almost like as soon as I'm done eating dinner, I need to go kind of lay down, because the longer I stay awake and I wait to eat again, the sooner I have to eat again, and I don't want to just keep eating and eating all this food before I go to bed. And so I've been going to sleep earlier, getting a lot of sleep. I've had some baby dreams and some baby gender dreams, and I don't know if it's accurate, but I think maybe I'll share that in a different video. Let me know if you guys have had a baby dream before about gender and it's come out, you know, true, that the gender was what was in your dream, because that's a little exciting. Well, either way, I do feel, because I have been throwing up so much, I do feel that I've lost some weight. I've read that it's okay because it happens a lot because of morning sickness in the first trimester. I am also eating healthier. It is entirely, I want to say, the baby's choice to eat healthier. I like to have plain tortillas with avocados and tomatoes on it. And then I read a while ago that if you're sick with the stomach flu and you just can't keep food down, to drink the juice from canned peaches. And so I've been doing that, and I've been eating a lot of peaches, a lot of pears, and then usually I'll kind of snack on some mangoes in between. And then yesterday I actually made some guacamole, and the baby seemed to enjoy that for the most part. It was really good. So I'm on a roll with avocados, and I found out that I cannot have dairy right now. This child is anti-dairy, and I don't know if this has any link or anything to do with it, but my husband as a baby was lactose intolerant, and before the baby I could have these things. But now it's like anything with dairy in it. With my first daughter, Olivia, I ate pizza nonstop. I tried to have a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of pizza just to have something the other day, and came right up. It was not good. I even had to have, or tried to have, some ice cream because I read that if you eat some cold food that can help with nausea. Tried it. Baby didn't like it. We don't like dairy over here, and so I need to find a way to really get calcium and stuff like that in, because I got some granola and I want to snack on that, and I'd love to put that in some yogurt, but I think I need to find some soy yogurts and things like that. I still haven't had my first in-person doctor's appointment, and so these are questions and things that I have. Also, you guys, during week 7, a family member had crab out, and I ate a bunch of that, and then I found out I'm not supposed to have seafood and that kind of stuff, but it was something that the baby actually was enjoying. I think it was just very light and a little bit salty, and it was just like, it was the perfect taste for me. And so pretty much breakfast, oatmeal, and then healthy snacks throughout the day. I actually picked up some muffins from Costco, and so I've been kind of snacking on one muffin a day, and I really think that's the only thing that's keeping some weight on me, is having that muffin a day, because everything else throughout the day is just, it's really not doing it for me. And I'm supposed to be getting like 50 minutes of exercise every day, and it hasn't been happening because I'm worried that I'm just not hydrated enough to be doing these things. So there's some things that I have that are a little bit concerning. But other things I've noticed is that my hair is getting longer. and my skin isn't so bad. It's actually, it feels, even though I'm not so hydrated, it feels like I'm going like this, like plump. Like it feels like collagen-y, which is kind of nice. I did get an acne spot here, but I think that's because I haven't washed my face very well the last couple nights because I've just been laying down and going to sleep. Another week 8 symptom is my tatas are definitely getting bigger. I know you can't really tell here, but they definitely have gone up, and it's something that both me and my husband have enjoyed. It's just something that it's definitely a nice perk to what's going on. No pun intended, because they're still perky. But I'll show you guys a belly shot so you guys can kind of see. So there's the baby belly. Nothing too crazy. I do again feel like I've lost a bit of weight. Otherwise, I feel like it would be bigger, because I remember the last belly shot I gave, I feel like it was more of like bloatedness, and now I just really know that there's no bloating going on here. It just feels like a little layer of fluff and then baby. But yeah. Another thing I haven't mentioned yet, I want to say that being more gassy is happening in week 8. It's like I'm burping a lot more. I don't know if it has a lot to do with me throwing up more, but it's definitely happening and mostly out of my control, and it's something that my husband is completely grossed out by, but he did this to me, so he has to live with it. All right, well, my DoorDash just arrived. I got some pad thai noodles, and I am starving, so I am going to go ahead and end this video so I can feed the baby. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then make sure to like this video and subscribe. I am posting this year Monday through Fridays, taking the weekends off. And so make sure you have your post notifications turned on, and I'll talk to all of you guys tomorrow. Bye.